Okay, this is the thing we need to make here. It's a water heater tube, and we are going to have a circle here on a plane that's perpendicular to the plane of the paper here, and then we're going to make a line here and a line here, and then we're going to connect them with an arc, get the dimensions right here, 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 and then we're going to sweep it through here and see what we get. So let's start. Let's go back to Onshape here. And this is one I've already made, and I'm just going to actually go through here and use what I already did to make things go. So our first sketch here is that circle down there, okay, and that's going to be on the, I think it is on the, let's see, if I press P to put the planes back in there, it's on the right plane, okay, that circle. And then my second sketch is right here, it's on the front plane. We go 2.31, and then we draw another one, 1.81 over here, 1.95 away, and then we make the arc there. So let's go ahead and do that. So first thing I'm going to do is make that circle. And what is the diameter of that circle? Well, I can just check right there, 0.037, but I can also get that by right here. 0.037. That's going to be the diameter of that circle. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go back to my new Part Studio. So I'll put a sketch on the right plane. So make sure you get the right one. Press N to make it look straight at you. And my circle is going to be, what was it? 0.37 or 0.037? Yeah, 0.37. 0.037 is pretty small. All right, there's our circle. Great. Shift 7 will put us in isometric mode. And you can kind of see how the sweep is going to come together because we're going to put our path on the front plane. So let's do that now. Put it on the front plane. There we go. And this first line here is, I think, 2.31. 2.31. And the next one is, I'm going to put it right here, and I'm going to make it 1.81. 1.81. Boom. Now, to constrain this, I'm going to use the geometric constraints. I use those whenever I can, a vertical constraint. So this point here is going to be vertical with this guy. So he's going to move over. You can see it's still blue because we need to tell it that it is 1.95, is it? 1.95 from the other line, and that is right there. So we got that. Oh. Yeah, so this is 1.81 here is, that should be 2.06 minus 0.25. So that's where I get the 1.81. Is that right? So 80, yeah, I think that's right. Okay, now let's go ahead and use the arc tool right here. We're going to click here, we're going to click here, and we're going to pull out some location here, left click, and you can see that it's blue because it's not constrained. So again, I'm going to use the vertical constraint. I'm going to put the center of it vertical with these two. There we go. And that fixed it. Fixed it as in no fully constrained. Okay, so you can see our path here and then the thing we're going to sweep. So let's go to sweep here and we'll click here. And then for our path, we'll go boink, boink, boink. Beautiful. There we go. Shift 7 puts us in isometric mode and you can see everything. I'm going to, let's see, I think I'm going to remove the, remove the planes there for a minute. Okay, now we're going to shell it. And when we shell it, let's see, where is shell? Right there. When we click along here and give it a wall thickness of 0.01, you can see it doesn't look quite right. It's walls are too fat. So it's 0.01 on each total, but we're going to have 0.05. It's 0.1 total, 0.05 on each side. So this should be 0.05. 0.05, enter, and whoops, 0.05, tab. There we go. So now we've got our pipe there, our tube, and I think we're good. Now let's go ahead and let's work on this guy here. So I've got this note here which says the taper is 10 degrees. So what we're going to do is just sketch that out and then do a revolve. So let's come up here. Now maybe I do need those planes after all. So you can see, yeah, so I do want to put a sketch on this plane here. And press N to make it normal, and I'm going to come up here. Let's see if I can do this. So I'm going to make some lines here. I'm going to go, okay, now here's what I have to do. I have to click, I believe I have to click, where is it? This guy right here, use. So I want to click, see this edge is the edge of that circle, but I want to project that edge down onto my sketch plane. So I got to do that. You can see that line is there. You can see it? See the sketch plane bisects this tube, and I had to project that edge onto that plane. Okay, so press N again to get it perpendicular, and then I'm going to come here like this, and then actually what I need to do is I want to move along here until I hit the center, click, and then come out, and then up to here. Okay, and let's see, I want a perpendicular constraint here and here, like so. And let me go ahead and nail down that distance. Let's see, here to here is 0.25, 0.25. And finally, the last thing I need to do is this angle. So it's 10 degrees from the original horizontal, so this would be 80 degrees, right? That's going to give me 10 degrees there. So I'll finish that, come over here, let's do a revolve. So I'll click my space, now I'll click my axes, and I'm going to get that. And you know what? I should have shelled this after I did that. So I'm going to, what if I delete that shell and then shell it now? Let's see, let me get those planes out of the way. Now let me shell it. Shell it there, there, and there at 0.05, 0.05 tab. Okay, there we go. No harm, no foul. Okay, so there is our part, and that is pre-threads, right? Here's our threads. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to check the volume of that. 0.372. 0.3. I think that's what I got before. Let's check that with the original. Here's a water heater tube, and I'm going to take the rollback bar and get rid of those threads. And let's see if I get 0.372. 0.372. There we go. So it looks like this one's okay. Now to use those threads, so right, you come up here, you have to go grab this thread creator. So I'm going to click there and click down here, and it's not fully threaded. It's a distance, and I think we're told that it's 0.522 is what I have here. So let's do that. Pitch, no, not pitch. Thread length 0.522, and the pitch. Okay, we're told that it is 3/8, 16 threads per inch right there. That's 16, and so that's going to be the pitch, which is the distance between subsequent threads, is going to be 1/16, which is 0.063. So let's put that in there. 0.063 tab. There we go. And some of these other things like start taper, I'm not too sure about that. I'm going to click it, and we can adjust these angles, but I really don't want to do that right now until we study threads a little more. So we'll just leave it at that. So we'll grab it, and then let's quickly do a drawing on this one. So I'll right click, create a drawing, use our Cal High template, and the drawing we want to make is, let's see, I guess that's about right. We'll click there, and then let's do the isometric right here. Do an escape, right click, shaded view. All right, we'll put that up in the corner so we kind of know what it looks like. Now, for that cross section here, so what we want to do is we want to be able to make this section view right here. So we have that section view there, and that tells us that we have that. And remember, the way to read this is that where our eye is right here, looking right to left, looking in this direction, and this is what we're going to see if we chopped all this away, and that's what we'd see right there. So let's go ahead and add that first. So right there, click there, and you can choose vertical, horizontal, angular. We want vertical, so I'm going to click there. Oh, I thought I was. Let's see, it looks like it might want to be only, well, let's try there. Okay, it wants to be on a line. Okay, so we'll do that. Now we can also draw this up like that. There we go. and that'll change as well. So let's go ahead and maybe make this a little bigger. What is our, let's make this 2 to 1. There we go. And now we can start to dimension this as we would like, right? We're going to put in, let's see, we want to put in things like the center point, and then I think that one there, we want to get the center there and there. Let's see, what else are we missing? Oh yeah, we want to get the center mark of that one, the arc. Let's go back here. Oh, that's a mess. And I think that's got it all. And then we can go ahead and we can start to dimension the rest of it, which I'll leave it to you. So the key thing about the drawing is how to make that that section view. This video is already a little bit long, so go ahead and dimension that, and you'll be done.